Because anytime you will sit on the throne of Ghana, you will sit on the seat and you become a king. That day President Mahama sat on the throne, he was a king ruling. And anytime you go close to a king, you bow. And when you bow, you connect to the grace upon them that enable them to rule. Are we here? And when that picture was emerged, there were a lot of insult that the guy has been humiliated, not knowing the guy was connected to authority. He humbled himself before the president, and something was released upon him. The reason why many people are calling for President Mahama third term, which should not be possible, because the constitution never back in the third term. But this is a clause to the NDC people. Whoever want to emerge after Mahama, it is Mahama who's supposed to bring such people. If anybody bypass Mahama to throw himself, he can never beat Bawumia because of this picture. Listen, anybody in NDC now, President Mahama stand as a spiritual authority above all. Because of the seat of the president, he sat on it. He's now holding the spiritual authority of the party. So his coming was of God. He has made a vow between him and God to package Ghana well and leave it to the one who respect his ideas to continue. But what I'm saying around NDC, if they don't listen to him, there's going to be a factions around NDC, because many people want to become president without his approval. And where he have gotten to in the spirit, he needed to approve and lift the person, take him inside a room by a serious prophet from Mahama to endorse such a one and bring him to the public. That is the one that can beat Bawumia. But as I'm talking to you now, by the reason of this picture, Bawumia is standing tall. Because Usha coat of arms now, that language staff is called Achiame Puma, and that sword is called Akofana. And the eagles and the little lion, on the day of swallowing in, there was a power surrounded that atmosphere. And when the man went and bowed himself, Mahama said, "My brother, you have showed to me that you have humbled yourself before me." He has sympathy for him through this picture. Are you with me here? The day Mahama won power, he now saw that power is not easy to get. So that day, he knew Mahama have something. So he humbled himself and caught the mantle. So when they were doing their primaries, I was shocked. Prophets were giving prophecy to the other side. This picture settle everything. And now this go to the NDC. All the factions that is emerging without President Mahama approval, its own work. Unless Mahama himself have loved one of them, hold their hands with a prophet in chambers, will release his blessing upon such a man, that will be the one that will be able to beat Bawumia. But anybody that will come without the approval of Mahama, the person should forget it. Listen, one of the most finest humble men we have in Ghana now is the President John Dramani Mahama. His coming was of God to set the country into certain dimension. And that's why for the past 2 years, everything about it is going so well. And I've seen confusion in NDC. Because many people want to turn their back against the man and think they can make it alone. And they can make it busy. Listen to me. You may be old than Mahama in NDC, But the position you have taken as a president give him a supernatural power above all. And he's coming. He wants to do something good for the nation. And he wants to leave his back to someone he can continue to advise. And also people are calling him for 10 because his star shows up for the past 8 years. Then this can do more. But the constitution doesn't permit him more. And therefore he needed the son that he can lift his mantle to. But I've seen a lot of 3 people that won't understand. They think they want to come on their own. The day they will provoke Mahama, nobody should try Bawumia. Because of this picture. Oh, you are not here. Because, listen, leadership and to be a president, 70% is spiritual. Anytime somebody win power in Ghana, get into 3 months to 4 months, there is a wind that blew. And all of us prayed for President Mahama. Yeah, that we didn't want to release prophecy out. And I'm telling you, he came for an assignment. By his own party people, some want to rise and contend against the man. This is where Bawumia will now be getting access in the spirit. Because on the day of the swelling in, he took something from Mahama. And the backings of the spirit of the north, from Hilalima to Ndeura Japa, to Yana, and to all the soil powers of this land, something was shifted because of humility. James 4 says, he give more grace, receives the proud, give grace to humble. Verse number 10, James 4:10, he humble yourself before the Lord, and he will lift you up. Humility is a key in the spirit. That concept of I know it all, I can do this, is a product to be cast away. But he that always humble himself, leadership is given by mercy through humility. Oh, are you sure you are here? Are you sure you are here? Wave your hands and give him glory. Give him glory.